Oh, my dear Elizabeth, I'll miss you so much while I go on my journey to Transylvania. But Frederick, if you don't go, you won't get to keep the castle you just inherited, right? Ah, but how does a mere castle compare to the majesty of our love? Oh, honey, it's so cute that you think our relationship is more valuable than cold, hard real estate. I suppose I must go. After all, I am the last living descendant of the Frankenstein family. Huh, I always thought it was pronounced Frankenstein. Oh, you're thinking of my insane grandfather who tried to make a living creature out of dead body parts. Wait, that was your grandfather? And you thought changing how the name was pronounced would fool people? It fooled you enough to say yes when I proposed, my dear. Well, I guess if you led with the whole insane grandfather and dead body parts thing, I might have hesitated to go on that first date. At least you were kind enough to see past my uncanny resemblance to Willy Wonka. Pardon me, boy. Is this the Transylvania station? I'm not a boy, I'm a grown man. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just that you're all hunched over and bug-eyed and humpbacked, much like a little child. At least where I come from. Wait a minute. Humpbacked? What hump? Oh, so you're okay with being called bug-eyed? I take it you're Dr. Frankenstein. I've come to take you to your new castle. Well, actually, it's an old castle, but it's new to you. I'd prefer if you pronounced it Frankenstein. It's funnier that way. So you must be Igor? I prefer if you pronounce it Igor. It's also funnier that way. This is going to take some getting used to. What, it's not that hard to pronounce, is it? No, not that. It's just going to take some getting used to your eyes. Which one am I supposed to be looking at, anyway? You'll just have to guess. It's funnier that way. Dr. Frankenstein, I am the housekeeper of the castle, Frau Brücke. Why are the horses so upset? Do not be alarmed. They always do that when someone says my name. Frau Blücher? Interesting. Once I had a guinea pig that did that every time I walked into a room. It whinnied like a frightened horse. What? No, it actually did this little week, week, week sound. It was actually pretty cute. Hey, speaking of cute, who's this? My name is Inga. I'm here to assist you. Assist me? I'm here on real estate business. I won't be needing an assistant. Are you sure? I'm quite handy in the laboratory. Wait, do you mean to say there's a full laboratory here where I can continue my grandfather's insane experiments? Wow, he's pretty good at making inferences. So, Igor, did you bring me all the dead body parts I asked for? Yes, Doctor. I put them in the refrigerator next to that cheese ball covered in almond slices. Excellent. And did you procure me a brain for the smartest, most talented, and most sensitive man in the land? Yeah, more or less. More or less? What do you mean by that? Wait, you didn't drop the brain and replace it with an abnormal one in hopes that I wouldn't notice, did you? What? No, I would never do something like that. Good, because if the brain isn't exactly right, there's no point in trying to reanimate a man using dead body parts. Right, everyone knows that. Common sense, really. Good. Now, Inga, throw the switch. I have thrown the switch, Doctor. Now, creature, rise! 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 He's not rising. Maybe you should add a little yeast and warm water. Wait! He's moving! It's alive! It's alive! Now I know what it feels like to be Guillermo del Toro. What was that, my new friend? I didn't quite catch you there. Yeah, I'm still not quite getting it. I'm pretty sure he said, No, it was more like, You know what, I think you're right there. That's what he said. You fool, don't you see? The experiment is a failure. I don't see what could have gone wrong. Guess it's just one of those mysteries we'll never figure out, like whether birds are real. Oh, alas! All of my hard work and research has been for naught. I mean, mostly it was your grandfather's research, but sure, go ahead and tell yourself that. Oh, I'm a failure. I don't see how this could get any worse. Doctor, the monster has escaped. You had to go and open up your big mouth, didn't you? Ah, I have a rare visitor. You'll have to forgive me, friend. I cannot see how handsome you probably are, based on your voice. That is an exotic accent. You must be from a land far away. Cleveland, you say? Sorry about the Browns this season. At least you'll get a decent draft pick next year. You sound hungry. Would you like a piping hot bowl of soup? Or perhaps some nice hibachi? Oh, hibachi just means flame bowl. And who doesn't like big open flames right under their nose? Yeah, it's got a little kick going down. And coming out too, I'm afraid. Dr. Frankenstein, I am Inspector Kemp. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit? Selling Girl Scout cookies, I hope? We have reports of a vicious monster made of dead body parts roaming the countryside. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Oh, so naturally, because my last name is Frankenstein, you assumed I must have something to do with it. Wait, I thought it was pronounced Frankenstein. Oh, don't get him started. He has this whole thing about pronunciations. What about you, strange little boy? Have you seen a monster anywhere around here? Well, actually, now that you mention it, No, we don't know anything about that, Inspector. But Doc, don't you think that your experiment might have... Igor, stop interrupting. The adults are trying to talk here. For the last time, I'm not a child. I would remind you, Herr Doctor, if you're hiding anything from us, the consequences will be severe. Like how severe? Are we talking a small fine, maybe a little community service? If that monster hurts anyone, the person responsible for it shall be thrown in prison. Seems unfair. I'd think the monster should be at least held partially responsible. Oh, don't worry about that. The villagers are forming an angry mob as we speak. By the way, do you have any extra pitchforks and torches? Walmart is all out. Thank you so much for helping us recapture the creature before it could hurt anyone, Frau Blucher. It was no problem, really. But I do expect a little raise in my salary. And perhaps a Christmas ham. How did you ever know that playing a violin would calm the creature down? I've done this before, for your grandfather. We were in love. In love with who, the grandfather or the creature? So what are you going to do with the creature, Doctor? We can't just have a violin playing all the time. That would be annoying. My violin playing is more annoying than a killer monster running amok. Hey, it doesn't have to be all violin. We could mix it up a bit. I play a little bagpipes and kazoo. You don't need to worry about that. I've already started the process of transferring part of my personality into the creature, so he will be as calm as I am. Oh, great. Now I'll have two bosses yelling at me all the time. Allow me to demonstrate. Monster, how are you feeling today? Sorry, I had to clear my throat there for a second. It's not easy talking for the first time. Now that you have part of my personality, you don't feel like hurting anyone anymore, do you? Wait, I didn't hurt anyone, did I? They say you threw a little girl into a pond. She asked me to do that. How was I supposed to know she couldn't swim? And then there was that blind guy they found on fire. He was already on fire when I met him. The point is, my creature is now normal, more or less, and can be a productive member of society. And not only that, I'm engaged to be married. Already? Who's the lucky bride? Is it you, Frau Blucher? No, it's not me. Do you want to tell him, Inga? Wait, the monster's marrying Inga? No, it's not me, Herr Doctor. Do you want to tell him, Igor? Wait, don't tell me the monster's marrying Igor. Isn't he a bit too young for a relationship? No, Doc, it's not me. I think you should tell him yourself, monster. There's no need. She can tell him. There she is. Oh, monster, at last, my love, we can be together. Elizabeth, but you were supposed to marry me. How did you even meet the monster? Where else? On Tinder. Huh, you'd think a guy who was so afraid of fire would avoid using Tinder. Oh, Doctor, I hope you are not much too heartbroken to find a new love. Someone who already cares about you very much. Why, do you have someone in mind? Oh, Doctor, do I have to spell it out for you? I think you'll have to. Apparently, when I made the creature smarter, I made myself a lot dumber. Good news, Herr Doctor. We have found the creature. You have? I don't see how that's possible, because the creature's right here in the... Silence, Igor! Inspector Kemp! That's wonderful news! So you've captured the horrible monster? Yes, and I have him right here with me. Step forward, you filthy beast! Hey guys, can you get me out of these handcuffs? They're starting to chafe. Guillermo del Toro, is that you? Well, now I feel a little guilty. Don't forget to subscribe and then watch the video over again.